The hotel clerk told me not to open the door after midnight, but I did. My name is Daniel, and I drive across the country for work. I've stayed in hundreds of motels. Cheap, quiet, forgettable. But there's one I'll never forget. It was late November, rain coming down in sheets, and I'd been driving for 10 hours straight. The nearest town was still miles away when I saw a flickering neon sign on the side of the road. Moonlight in vacancy. It looked old, but open, so Primera pulled in. The lobby was dim and smelled faintly of mildew. Behind the desk sat an elderly man, teen and pale, with eyes that didn't seem to blink much. He gave me a polite smile and said, "Traveling alone, sir?" Primera, nod. Dead. He slid a key across the counter. An actual brass key, not a card. "Room 9, he said. "Last one on the left. Don't open the door after midnight." I laughed, thinking he was joking, but his face didn't move. Room 9 was small, but clean. A single bed, a dusty mirror, and an old radio on the nightstand. Outside, the rain hit the windows like fingertips. I showered, ate, and tried to sleep. At 12:03 a.m., I woke up. Not from nice, from silence. The rain had stopped completely. Then, a knock. 3 times. Soft, deliberate, right at my door. I froze, remembering what the clerk said. "Don't open the door after midnight." Another knock, louder this time. Then a voice, calm, whispering, "Please, let me in. It's so cold out here." A woman's voice. I looked through the peephole. Nothing, just empty hallway. But then, the knob began to turn, slowly. I grabbed my phone to call the front desk, but the screen was black. No signal. The old radio on the nightstand crackled to life, hissing static, then a voice. The same voice from the hallway. "You shouldn't have come here, Daniel." My stomach dropped. "She," said my name. I stumbled back, tripping over the chair, and that's when I saw it. The mirror. There was someone standing behind me in the reflection. A woman, pale, dripping wet, her eyes completely white. When I turned around, the room was empty, but the doorknob was turning again slowly, carefully, as if whoever was on the other side already knew I was watching. Then, the radio whispered again, "Room 9 was never yours." The door burst open. Wind howled in, carrying the smell of rain and rot. The lights flickered, and for one split second, just one, I saw her clearly. She was the same woman from the photo hanging in the hallway. The one labeled "Guests Lost in the Flood of '78. Her body was bloated, her skin gray, her hair plastered to her face. I slammed the door shut and didn't sleep a second that night. When I went downstairs at dawn, the lobby was empty. The desk was covered in dust, thick dust, as if no one had been there for years. The key to room 9 was gone. I drove until I couldn't feel my hands. A week later, I looked up Moonlight Inn online. It had burned down in 1982, years after a woman drowned in the flood near room 9. Her name was Evelyn Marsh, and the photo in the article, it was the same face I saw in the mirror. Not every door keeps danger out. Some doors are trying to keep something in.